talk about chokos. I know a lot of you might cringe at the word chokos because I know a lot of people grew up being force-fed chokos, but they actually can taste quite delicious. They're nutritious and very easy to grow. So, as you can see, we have this big choko vine here covering our shed. They used to cover people's dunnies or their fence or anything like that. Funnily enough, chokos are called finicky to grow elsewhere in the world, but in Australia they are so easy and they require no maintenance. So chokos are related to cucumbers, melons, pumpkins, zucchinis. All of these plants are in the same family. You can see they've got those yellow flowers similar to those other plants, but they're much smaller. And all of these plants come from Central America. So all you need to grow your own choko is you need another choko. So if you get one that's quite mature, like this big one here, usually the ones on the roof because they kind of get forgotten about. You can see this one's quite big, slightly bigger than usual, plenty good to eat. If you leave this on your counter for a few weeks, the seed will start migrating. The seed is in the middle here, it will start migrating down, just down there to the bottom of the fruit. And then it will poke out at the bottom of the fruit. The seed will then come out, it will crack open, and a shoot will just come out. Without you doing anything, you just leave it on the counter until that happens. Then it's very easy, you just plant it with the shoot up, plant that in the ground, and give it a bit of water, and that's it. So easy. So that's what we did down here. We just planted a little fruit down there, then we just watered it for a while, and there we are, it's grown. Now, although the plant grows really rapidly all throughout the end of winter to summer, you'll find you don't actually see these flowers coming much until you get to around the end of summer or even March. And that's because the plant only flowers when the nighttime temperatures are between 15 and 20 degrees Celsius. So you do have to wait to autumn until you start getting your little fruits. So this choko vine fruits between around March and July each year. And then after it's done fruiting, all you do is you chop it all the way down, leave about this much at the bottom, keep watering throughout the year, doesn't really need any fertilizer or anything, and then a couple months later it'll start growing again, and then you get back to the next autumn and lots of fruit again. Too easy. Chokos are very nutritious. They have a lot of vitamin C in them as well as other great nutrients, and you can eat almost everything in the plant. You can eat their fruits, their shoots, their leaves, their fruits, and their seeds. I've just spent a couple minutes harvesting from the roof, and you can see already this is about maybe 1/3 of the roof, what's up there. So we have a lot of chokos. So to use them, peel them off, chop them in about 4 this way, and then you can chop them into cubes or even long slices or strips. I usually do them about this big and then about this thick. And then you just fry them up in your fry pan with some onions or something, and then they absorb the flavor of your soup or your curry really, really nicely and have a beautiful texture. Beat the crowds, avoid the shops, and come grab a choko or two for your dinner. They're nutritious, locally grown, and organic. Enjoy!